Morgan Aiken from Grind Basketball Guam. We try to do our best to help athletes get to the next level, whether that's middle school to high school to college, hopefully college to pro. I know especially Saipan and Guam, we're just such a small island, so we're not given a lot of these opportunities, whether it's training, whether it's competition. It's not as broad as the States, but at the same time, we have the resources, whether it's online, reaching out to coaches, learning a lot more online and being able to bring that to your home, bring that to your gym, whether it's your school practice, team practice, and really push yourself. So it's just I feel we could definitely push one another, especially coming from Guam, coming to Saipan, to grow just so we're able to compete at that level where it's against people from the States or Japan, or going to the Philippines and people who have that ability to try to pursue basketball, as a career. I've never been to Saipan until last year, and I just wanted to take the opportunity where Saipan's kind of like an island, just like Guam, where we have so many talented basketball athletes. And then with my experience, what I learned through the game, especially only being 5'8", I wanted to kind of teach and show and explain in details on how to improve in basketball, whether that's playing in games, how to practice, believing in yourself, and more.
My name is James Matsumoto. I go to school at Mount Carmel. I joined this camp to work on my skills because I know that I need to get better at certain things. Some of my biggest takeaways are how much he emphasized the basic fundamentals, dribbling, shooting, having good footwork. So I just really, it really reminds me that there's things that I need to work on.
I am Rosal Garcia. I am schooling in Dandan Middle School, and I am 12 years old. Well, I joined this camp because Coach Merckx gave me an opportunity to learn from Coach Morgan. The biggest takeaway from this camp is probably I learned a lot of skills, handles, and how to take the ball to the basket.
Yesterday we had a total of 20 athletes, and then what we focused on was mainly changing directions, at least for yesterday, just because no matter what level you play at, you're gonna have to change directions unless the defense doesn't cut you off. But when you do, whether it's a crossover, spin, between the legs or behind the back, you gotta be able to execute it. And I know growing up in high school, we wanna do all these moves, but not to the point where we can execute it without losing the ball maybe, or it going out of bounds, where now if you're losing the ball, you're losing trust from coaches. If you're losing trust from coaches, then you're probably not gonna be able to step on the court, or at least for not too long. So it's just working on changing directions, at least for yesterday, and then today's gonna be a lot of finishing around the rim and different variations.